What's up, family? It's Saturday evening, and we're wrapping up day 5 of our Genesis journey. Tonight we dive into Genesis 5, the chapter that traces the generations from Adam to Noah. We'll explore faith, legacy, and walking with God, how lives connect through time, and how even ordinary people become part of God's extraordinary plan. We will be starting with verse 1. Let's join Matthew from the Bible, not Chi, my son, as he reads the scriptures.
5. This is the book of the generations of Adam. When God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. 2 male and female he created them, and he blessed them and named them man when they were created. 3. When Adam had lived 130 years, he fathered a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. The days of Adam after he fathered Seth were 800 years. And he had other sons and daughters. 5. Thus all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he fathered Enoch. Seth lived after he fathered Enoch 807 years, and had other sons and daughters. 8. Thus all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. When Enoch had lived 90 years, he fathered Kenan. 10. Enoch lived after he fathered Kenan 815 years, and had other sons and daughters. 11. Thus all the days of Enoch were 905 years, and he died. When Kenan had lived 70 years, he fathered Mahalalel. Kenan lived after he fathered Mahalalel 840 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Kenan were 910 years, and he died. 15. When Mahalalel had lived 65 years, he fathered Jared. Mahalalel lived after he fathered Jared 830 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. 18. When Jared had lived 162 years, he fathered Enoch. Jared lived after he fathered Enoch 800 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he fathered Methuselah. 22. Thus Enoch walked with God, after he fathered Methuselah 300 years, and had other sons and daughters. 23. Thus all the days of Enoch were 365 years. 24. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. 25. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he fathered Lamech. Methuselah lived after he fathered Lamech 782 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. 28. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he fathered a son 29, and called his name Noah, saying, Out of the ground that the Lord has cursed, this one shall bring us relief from our work and from the painful toil of our hands. Lamech lived after he fathered Noah 595 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. 32. After Noah was 500 years old, Noah fathered Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Verses 1 to 5. Adam and Seth, main point. God created humans in his image, and life continues through generations. Seth replaces Abel, showing God's promise and provision continues despite tragedy. Devo thought, even when life feels broken or losses hit, God's plan is still moving forward. Every generation carries purpose and hope. Verses 6 to 11, Seth to Kenan, main point. God continues the line through Seth to Enoch and Kenan. Lifespans are long, emphasizing God's patience and the unfolding of his plan. Devo thought, sometimes God's work moves slowly. He's working behind the scenes, preparing people and places for his purpose. Verses 12 to 17, Kenan to Jared, main point. Genealogies show continuity. God's promise isn't stopped by human failure. Devo thought, your life today, no matter how ordinary it seems, is part of a bigger story God is writing. Verses 18-24, Jared to Enoch, main point. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Devo thought, walking closely with God brings intimacy, purpose, and sometimes even protection from the world's brokenness. Enoch's life is a model. Consistent faith matters more than long life alone. Verses 25 to 31. Methuselah to Lamech and Noah main point. Methuselah lives the longest at 969 years. Noah is born, called a comfort or relief from toil, foreshadowing God's future redemption. Devo thought, God's timing is perfect. Even in a cursed world, He prepares a faithful person to carry hope forward. You might be part of God's solution before the world even realizes it. Verse 32, Noah's sons, main point. God continues His promise through Shem, Ham, and Japheth, setting up the next chapter of His plan. Devo thought, every life has a ripple effect. Your faithfulness today can impact generations you'll never meet. Family, that's a wrap on Genesis 5 tonight. From Adam to Noah, we see life continuing, God's promises unfolding, and faith walking through generations. Take time to reflect. Where are you walking with God in your life? Are you walking like Enoch? Trust Him like Noah's parents did. Tomorrow, we'll dive into Genesis 6 and see how God prepares for something big. Stay blessed, and see you then.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord generation to generation.